Would you believe that they're asking you to find an angle in this Olympiad question when they haven't given you any other angles? All that we know is that we've got an equilateral triangle inside of a square. That's all. So how on earth are we going to go about finding this missing angle? Well, what many students would do when starting this question is just write down all of the angles that we know. Because of course, although they haven't given us any angles, we know the angles in a square and an equilateral triangle. So we can label these as 60. That's a right angle, so this is going to be 30. Now, many students will just go around and write all of the other angles that they know, but some of them actually aren't going to be useful. And it's not going to help unless you can spot the extra piece of information that's going to help you with this next step. Otherwise, you're just going to be stuck. So what is this key piece of information? And this is the thing that students would often miss. Because we have these two sides of the equilateral are the same, and these two sides of the square are the same, that means that this side of the equilateral and this side of the square are also the same length. So BF is the same length as BC. Just give you a moment so you can see that. But how does that help us? If these two sides are the same length, then that means this triangle is isosceles. So the base angles in the isosceles triangle are equal. So given that there's 150 degrees left that we're splitting equally between these two angles, they're both going to be 75. And we also know that triangle CFE is isosceles too. So this base angle will also be 75. And because these add up to 150, so in this triangle, this angle here must then be 30, we can use that to find the angle that we're missing, BFE, by doing 75 minus 30, which will give us 45 degrees. If you like that, let me know in the comments.